Welcome back to our YouTube channel, COD Trainer. In today's video, we will find out tips to bait opponents in Call of Duty Warzone. But before we begin, hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. At this point in the Warzone life cycle, players have had over a year to hone their skills in Verdansk. With SBMM playing such an important role in the game, people will have to face equally skilled opponents in almost every match. The only way to survive is to outsmart opponents with movement, anticipation, and deception. Elite players have developed many of these tactics to gain small match advantages and rack up more kills. This guide will cover 10 of the most effective ways to manipulate enemy strategy and movement. People of all skill levels can use these tips to improve Warzone. Evil Knievel. Almost every team has a player who really likes to drive in vehicles. To make this teammate useful, he can be a distraction in a chaotic firefight. When a vehicle is on the minimap, opposing teams will have their eyes glued to the vehicle or map. Enemies in the open will have to avoid being run over and try to take cover, which is an impossible task. Vehicles can be used to make players look and get the attention of the rest of the team. Most Wanted Contract. Getting one of these contracts is a surefire way to lure enemy teams. The assumption is that a more wanted player will be alone, but many teams have used this strategy from the beginning to the middle of the game to get enough cash for cargo and unmanned aerial vehicles. At least one team will see the crown on the map and the beeline on the marker. Little does that team know there are 3 other teammates with weapons ready to kill them. An unfortunate care package. The inconsistent audio in Warzone will often allow players to parachute right over an enemy's head and defeat them. Successfully dropping an enemy will require an accomplice. One squad member will fire to keep the enemy's attention, emptying one clip while the other squad mate flies back. When the enemy finds out, it is already too late. After 2 quick pistol shots, the opponent will be sent to the gulag. This method is circumstantial, but it's just one of the best ways to hop on rooftop RVs. Door desync. The main reason high-level players break doors is because it causes a desynchronization between what the player who opens the door sees and what the opponent sees. Whether it's a ping or a bug in the game, the attacker who leaps through a door will always have a few hundred milliseconds ahead. If players approach a door, the door must always be closed. As soon as the team is close to the gate, the players have to jump to give themselves that split-second advantage. Intentional unsuppressed fire. Conservative players love to occupy the 2- and 3-story buildings throughout the map. There are only 2 ways to enter the buildings, and those are the 2 stairs on each side. Without absolute silence, it can be difficult to climb stairs and have an enemy look at the ceiling. One way to get the attention of the enemies is to fire non-silent shots outside the building. This tactic will only work a fraction of the time, but when it does, it's satisfying. Before the opponent looks, players must have their Kar 98K or SPR ready to fire. The false resurrection. When a squad mate is down, enemies will wait for someone to start reviving them. Experienced players will wait until they hear the resuscitation begin and immediately run in that direction. Instead of reviving, people should start the animation and cancel it. Opponents will run straight to the sound and be caught off guard when they arrive. Finding good coverage and unconventional vantage points will increase your chances of success when doing this trick. Opening windows and doors. When fighting an enemy team hidden in a small building, the audio can be used to deceive and confuse. For example, instead of entering through the front door, players can open the front door, but enter through the back door. The same strategy works for windows. People will be puzzled by all the different audio cues if multiple windows are broken, and it will be difficult to pinpoint motion and positions. Drop shot surprise. There are conflicting opinions that direct shooting is an economic tactic, but it is still an effective maneuver. Players who know that an enemy is pursuing them can guide them through a door or form of cover. If they turn face down immediately, they will catch the person chasing them off guard. In the 200 milliseconds it takes to react, the enemy will already have less than half the health of him. The drop shot lure is a last-ditch attempt to win a one-on-one fight with no plates or a decent weapon. Tell us in the comment section your thoughts. That's it from today's video. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay happy. See you in the next video.